Alright guys, we are back for another review on the jobs that you can do on the server. Currently I am housing with Deadman. He's going to be
Hello.
helping with the drugs. We're going to be doing drugs today. Alright. So we're going to be heading out to the place where you sell marijuana or buy marijuana. It's currently located in the Riverview area in a skyscraper. And you go up there, you basically buy. I don't believe you can sell. I'm gonna have to verify that real quick. And so we're gonna go ahead and do some drugs. We're gonna go buy some. I got money on me if you need any.
Oh, you did good because I didn't grab any.
So for you that know that drugs didn't really work on the next update, drugs are gonna be fully functional. Hopefully in this new update for Saturday. So hopefully we see a lot of drug running and so forth, drug trafficking, all that fun stuff. You're probably going to see the grocery store once we drive by it. It's going to be to our right. That's where you buy from previous video that I posted. We basically removed waterfront because it was never used, so we have to utilize that area a lot in a different perspective. Right now there's only an apartment and a grocery store, maybe you can see to our right.
Oh, that sure looks good.
So we're gonna have to take the elevator to get up there to the triads, as I call them, because you know they're Asian descent and they look triad-y when it comes to Arma
Triad-y.
2. Yeah,
Really?
triad.
Well, here's a good way to determine it is the fact they are in a high-rise building,
Yeah.
which is money, and we all know triads have money.
Eat that.
They like really nice stuff.
That'd actually be a good perspective if somebody added the triads to Palm City. That would be pretty good organized.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're going to take the elevator up to the lovely people.
Ignore my fire helmet. I like to cosplay.
Yeah, he's just one of those village people.
Yep. I was the Y in the MCA.
Yeah, there you go. With the banana on the back, it helps. Alright. Good old triad. So, seeds aren't really going to cost you a lot. It's only 1,000, so let's go ahead and buy 6. You have money on you or no?
No, I don't have any.
Alright, let me give you some money.
Thank you. When you say 6, we're good.
Yeah, I bought 6 seeds. This window is so misleading.
Oh, I didn't know. Now I see it. Oh, wow. That is very misleading.
It's like a different city. As you can see, the stats save every 30 seconds now. So, no problems with that.
A plus.
Yep. So we won't have any of those problems like that. I believe to our left we have to change the beach boat shop because it's actually the Palm City militia shop where you can buy military related vehicles. So that's a mistake and an Easter egg.
Oh, tell them about it, why don't you?
Well, I'm changing it next. So, as you guys seen before, you can only do drugs in certain areas. We're going to go ahead and just do it right in the middle here. On purpose. Just to show that you can do it. Now
we're going to go to other areas as well and do it, correct?
Oh, yeah. As you can see, it even says you planted marijuana. And it will go off on the timer of when it grows and you can harvest it. So
Yeah, I know that when I tried marijuana a while back, if you stand directly in front of it and look at the stem centered
Mm-hmm.
when it's ready and zoom in, you'll get the scroll.
Okay, good, because
So I know a lot of people have trouble getting it and trying to pick it up, and all they get is like the burn option.
yeah, that's a good tip for them that they do that, because a lot of people are confused of how to do it. So as you can see, perfect example, we can just plant it right next to the building we just bought it from, but it's not the smartest thing to do when a cop drives by. So don't do that.
I do want to test something.
What's up?
I'm looking that direction.
Mm-hmm.
I can fix my keys here. There we go. Looking in one direction. I want to see where it plants. Okay, so plants to my side.
Okay, so
Alright, that's what I wanted to see.
it's a good reminder as well.
So it plants to your left in the direction that you're looking.
So if you want to place it in a good perspective, it's not going to be in front of you, it's going to be to the left, as he stated. So
A full mission file?
Hmm?
It is?
Yeah, it is.
I'm getting 60 frames.
Are you?
This is incredible. I usually get 30 or 40.
So we're going to go ahead and go to a residence next to test this out. We were just showing you that you can actually put it anywhere pretty much. But it's not recommended you put it in random places.
Smoke it.
Yep. Or sell it. Whatever. Alright. Where do you want to go to plant this?
Where's the SO? Let's just plant it in the SO parking lot.
Plant it in the SO parking lot. Well, I don't have the gate code to the SO, so
We'll plant it right in front of the gate.
we'll do it right next to it.
Sure, them. That's a big F you to them.
Very much.
Plant it right under their nose. That would be awesome to see somebody just sneaky and plant it underneath their nose.
Just somebody on the side of the road speed trapping, and somebody just walks up slowly and plants weed right in the back of their vehicle.
Here you go, officer. You can burn this for warmth.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm also we're also trying to get it where if you burn the fields, they actually start a fire for FD and interaction, so that it's seen from far away instead of just it's burnt. Is it?
I like that. And we just we look.
So we just do some planning.
And this time it planted in front of me.
Yep, there you go. I guess it's randomized. I don't know. I'll have to look into it.
And if you're curious to know if burning does anything, I think it just makes it disappear. Yeah.
Yep. Just makes it
burning
disappear.
just makes it disappear.
So we're gonna definitely work on getting it to do something. Yeah, but as you can see, you can grow anywhere. So
that is awesome. No.
For an example, somebody likes to not get caught. Because technically, the drug areas in a lot of Island Life servers are pretty much, they're staked out.
Yeah, they're watched constantly.
In general, you can plant it in the back of your yard and nobody would ever know a thing. As long as
you don't even have to have a gang license, which is a plus.
No.
I mean, you don't have to set up a gang. You don't have to capture a gang area. Because there are competing games on the server, so capturing gang areas can alert other gangs that, hey, somebody's taking over one of our territories, we need to go settle this. So now you have the ability to not only take it wherever you feel is safe for you, but it also keeps law enforcement on their toes by going out constantly investigating, and just, in general, just seeing what people are up to. I mean, as per the investigation side of things.
Yep.
It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited for this because, I've talked to you in the past about that. That's a lot of reason why people wasn't really interested in doing drugs, because they felt like they felt like they were being discriminated just like they did in, other Island Lives.
Right, they thought they could automatically get caught as soon as they start doing it. Which in here, it'll be completely impossible to, well, not completely impossible, it's going to be somewhat impossible for us to actually find where the drugs are going to be going. That's how the investigation skills will play in hand to the law enforcement side.
Yep.
So what we're going to do is we're going to go down to Copland, and do you want to plant it in your yard or my yard?
Hey, let's fill your place up.
All right,
I think your place needs some scrubs.
Yep.
Looking a little bland. The wife ain't doing a good job since she put your ass on the couch.
Yes.
Let herself go too. Nobody goes over here and fucks her much anymore.
Not anymore. James gets a little sloppy second every once in a while, but I try to stay away from her.
And Copland will be changing too. There will be more homes, and there won't be as close radius as they are here, which they're not really that close radius, but there will be ways to walk in between the houses and things like that.
All right. So, okay, no, we can't really plant in my yard yet because there are some somewhat problems. It has to be 1,000 meters away from a drug area, so I'm gonna have to fix that. But
okay.
you will be able to post it in your houses anywhere on the map.
Where exactly is the gang area over here? 1,000 meters.
It's been moved to financial. You see it? Heroin cartel, Havana.
Okay, yeah, I see heroin there. So, what if let's go behind. Let's go around behind Matera's place.
Yeah, let's do that.
Around back corner. Let's see if the back corner is good.
I just got a notification my marijuana plant is ready.
Yeah, I did too. And also, what's cool is this can help, or not help, but this can, this is where aviation becomes a big thing in law enforcement to use aerial drug patrols.
Mm-hmm.
Things like that. Like you would see the DTF and the ATF, or the ATF, DEA do. I know in my area, my state where we live, they're random. What they'll do is they'll fly helicopters along known areas of planting drugs, riverbanks, large fields out in the open, things like that. So I'm still not 100 meters away from the center of the gang area. We're more than 100 meters.
Yeah, I know. It's like I said, this is really a testing phase, and you're gonna have those issues, which we will try to fix till Saturday. But as you can obviously see from previously in this video, you can pretty much grow anywhere.
And that 100-meter thing will be fixed, hopefully.
Yeah, absolutely, because that would ruin the experience for what we're talking about, where you can grow it anywhere. Say you wanted to grow a patch of marijuana or a whole bunch of plants in the, under a freeway, you can do it.
Yeah.
And, let's say you wanted to build marijuana in a tent. You could buy a tent from the store and sell it or grow it inside of a tent.
Hydroponics.
Yep. Have a
Get you
grow
some
house.
lamps, heaters, some ventilation of some sort. There you go. You're good to go. But it's all RP.
Yep.
That's what we're, that's what
Absolutely.
you want, is you want it to RP as much as possible. Yeah, you can go out in the field and, set up one of those little tents and grow marijuana there. Or you can get you a big hideout tent, which is very big size. You can plant one seed at a time and grow marijuana that way without being spotted right off the bat.
So what I'm going to do is we're just going to do a little test of putting it right, not directly, but almost right next to the gang area. Right here.
And here's something. Just thinking about it. I want to, for the RP purposes, you can take the drugs because okay, yeah, we're good here inside town.
Yeah. So I guess it's a little backwards. The command line should be saying that you should be at least 100 next to a drug area or a gang area. Because if you see, we're not even 100 away from that gang area right there.
Yeah.
And we're gonna buy some cocoa seeds pretty soon, which that requires us to get on a an oil rig. But you can clearly see marijuana is working. Before it didn't, but we got it back online, and soon we will be getting, of course, where you can grow anywhere you want. But we're gonna head down to the airport and get ourselves a helicopter, and then we'll head over to the oil rig as well, so that we can go ahead and conduct that, and buying the cocoa seeds, I believe. No, poppy seeds, I believe.
And poppy. But like I was saying before, is because seeds are so cheap, you can actually RP, with other gangs or other people in the server of actually doing drug deals and make money. You can make money off of it, and you can sell it less than what it would be sold, and not much less, because we all like to make money. But you can sell it for less to a player. And then if that player either is going to smoke it for RP, or they can actually resell it to the sell area for money. So, I mean, there's a lot of RP opportunities.
Yep, absolutely. And again, there's more jobs being added. If you guys have any ideas, then bring them up. We will add it to the perspective. Like the factories are, of course, a work in progress, but we're as well trying to get factories to be online so that we can stray away from the fact of scripts versus scripts. We're mainly trying to do PvP or player interaction when it comes to the deals and so forth, the role play aspect, which we've always had, but fortunately a lot of people like to have limitations of role play.
And two, if you're not a member of FST and would like to join Palm City, you have great ideas and are interested in implementing or sharing your ideas, a link will be below to fill out an application and join and share.
Absolutely. I had an idea. Calmly. It's actually a good perspective. But let's say you wanted to buy a biplane, right? You wanted to do drugs and so forth, have a cartel or something. You can buy that biplane, and you can drop the drugs out the back for the boat to pick it up. I've actually done that idea a couple times so far. But yeah, you can get a cheap biplane, get a whole bunch of drugs and store it in there, and in order for the deal doesn't go down as much, you could just get a plane to drop the drugs on the water, and then a motorboat or a jet ski come pick it up and get it out of the water, so nobody suspects anything on land interaction.
You gonna make it to where the cases float?
They do automatically. The briefcases do.
Oh, see, I didn't know that. Thinking they.
No, they already float. Let me get that.
That's actually a really good idea. Now you just have to come up with some kind of retrieval system when you're on a boat.
Oh yeah, yes. They can easily go out to the water, the player, and then just scroll down to take it. But yeah, that's a good perspective as well. If you're one of those type that want to have like a organized crime unit or an area perspective, or
you just got to dump drugs real quick because you're about to get caught.
Drop it out the back of your plane, have someone pick it up at night, and nobody suspects anything.
What would be cool is to have like an item storage, I'm talking about scripted items in your homes, like a cabinet.
Right.
So you can store items. Or you can buy these, cabinet-like things or crates or whatever, and store them randomly, like a safe or something.
Right. Someone actually gave me that idea, I think, a week ago.
That would actually be really cool.
To do that for storage to be in everyone's house.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a perfect idea, honestly. So what we're going to do is we're going to get a helicopter, and we are going to land on the oil rig that you need to buy the poppy seeds.
I wondering if he was ever going to buy that thing.
Yeah, I had to get money.
It'll take 45 minutes.
Yeah, I had to get money. And helicopters did lower price. They were somewhat in the 3,000 range. Now they're currently up to $2,000 or 200 grand to buy it. Yeah, 300,000, and now they're 200 grand. So.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it makes it where people can get helicopters. Because I do get that not very many people are great flyers and would like to enjoy helicopters more, but having to spend a lot after wrecking one is not
exactly.
Not always fun.
That's why the biplanes have been lowered by 200 grand. I think they're up to 200 grand to buy. They used to be 400 grand or somewhat in that range. But no one ever used biplanes, so if we make them cheaper, people will use them a lot more. And those are the planes that I'm talking about, that you can drop things out. Like right now, if you pay attention to the chopper, I'll demonstrate. If you go to third person, you'll see me drop out one marijuana seed. And drop. See?
There it goes.
And it will float. So if you're one of those people that has great ideas where you don't want to be caught and do deals on land, you could just do it by water. Drop it out the back and suspect that you're going fishing or just flying over it.
Yeah. And
the rest of your crew can just do it on the ground. Do the deals on the ground. Transport it and go back and forth. Alright, so this is the place where you actually get the poppy seeds. A lot of people have been complaining, hey, when I land on it, I die. I did fix that issue. I don't know why it was doing that, but now it will not kill you.
Well, for safety reasons, I deposited the majority of my money.
That's good, that's good. I'm going to pop on an autopilot.
And guys, you gotta understand, Arma 2 is glitchy when it comes to heavily scripted mission files. It has nothing to do with the servers necessarily. It's just you gotta keep in mind that it's Arma 2. Physics are kind of wonky. Sometimes it's not designed to do the things that it does.
Exactly.
So just, you gotta keep that in mind.
And here's a good place as well for a good drug deal, or a meeting from a cartel or so forth. Great place that doesn't really get patrolled or anything like that. We got poppy seeds here. It's $2,000 pretty much.
I'm just gonna buy 6 of them.
Yeah, me too. 6 is enough. And you can also, this is where you sell the heroin as well. Actually, hold on. Have you done heroin before?
I don't know, actually, yeah.
Alright, let me buy you one and I'll give it to you in the helicopter so that we don't trip out on the oil rig.
Stumble around, fall forward, get eaten by sharks.
Yeah, exactly. So we're going to go ahead and treat ourselves to a couple things of heroin.
Yeah, let's let's do a little bit of heroin, guys.
Yeah, let's see. Everything's getting bright.
Ooh, yellow.
Yeah. And I guess it stops. Okay.
Heroin is least effective as I thought it would. I think beer is more effective than that.